Washington is most recognized for its largest city, Seattle. But the evergreen state is also home to a plethora of gorgeous sights, including hikes straight up to waterfalls, admire snow-capped mountains from afar, or spend the day on islands off the coast. Washington has it all. While in the Pacific Northwest, you can easily fill your vacation with metropolitan life, world-class sights, national parks, and more. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Washington State. Number 10. Lake Chelan. Lake Chelan is located at the base of Washington's North Cascades mountain range, a destination in the Pacific Northwest for scenery, outdoor activities, and wine sampling. The region's vineyards are a key appeal, and you can spend a day sipping and exploring at spots like Vindaloo Winery or Karma Vineyards. Ride in a seaplane that takes off and lands in the lake for a closer look at the beautiful natural landscape, or try water skiing during the summer months. Number 9. Palouse Falls State Park. The Palouse Falls State Park, located about 50 miles north of Walla Walla, was named for the beautiful waterfall that cascades 200 feet into a deep valley. The waterfalls are in the park's main draw, and with good reason. The thick white veil divided the basalt rock and old lava flows stick around the high desert park from the viewpoint on the other side of the gorge. Stay at the Palouse Falls campsites to take in the spectacular light show. Number 8. Spokane. Spokane's identity and history are inextricably linked to the river of the same name that flows through the city. The Spokane tribe gathered and fished here for thousands of years, prior to the arrival of European fur traders on the riverbanks in the early 1800s. The river got covered by bridges and encircled by warehouses as the city developed and industrialized, until the center was finally renovated for the 1974 World's Fair. One of Spokane's biggest attractions is now this tranquil and gorgeous riverfront park. Number 7. Snoqualmie Falls. Snoqualmie Falls is about halfway between Snoqualmie and Falls City. The rushing waters of the falls, one of Washington's most famous attractions, make it a spectacular and unforgettable destination to visit, as well as a preferred spot for photographers in the Pacific Northwest. You might recall the falls from the iconic cult television program Twin Peaks. Short hiking routes around Snoqualmie Falls, where tourists may observe massive trees and beautiful green plant life within the spray of the waterfalls. Number 6. North Cascades National Park. The North Cascades National Park in Washington has more than half of all glaciers in the continental United States. It is also a haven for gray wolves, grizzlies, and wolverines. Scenic I-20 leads to and through the park, making for one of the most magnificent road journeys in the state. During the summer, the national park offers chances of alpine climbing and backcountry camping, as well as shorter day hikes and mountain bike paths. Number 5. San Juan Islands. The San Juan Islands are located north of Puget Sound, near to British Columbia. The islands provide an attractive getaway from the rush and bustle of daily life. You may kayak in the water, join excursions to see orcas in their natural environment, dine on fresh seafood, or stroll through the San Juan Island National Historical Park, all in a magnificent setting. Friday Harbor and Roche Harbor are the two main dining, shopping, and tourist destinations, as well as commercial aircraft and boat arrivals. Number 4. Mount St. Helens National Volcanic. Mount St. Helens was 967 feet tall in 1980, making it the state's 7th highest summit. The gorgeous mountain stood out like a ship on a huge ocean and rose majestically over the landscape. Yet the same year it exploded, killing 57 people in the bloodiest volcanic explosion in recorded history. It has taken some time in the history of the United States, but tourists may feel the force of Mother Nature in the area's revitalization today. You may tour the mountain and adjacent National Museum to find even more biodiversity than existed before the eruption. Number 3. Seattle. Home to global behemoths like Boeing, Starbucks, and Amazon, Seattle is the largest city in the Pacific Northwest area of the United States. Because of its lush beauty and wet climate, Seattle is known as the Emerald City. Seattle's skyline is densely packed with buildings. The futuristic 600-foot-tall Space Needle, completed in 1962, is a crowning jewel. The city is famous for its seafood, which can be sampled in the historic Pike Place Market. What else? The nearby pine trees are ideal for trekking. Number 2. Olympic National Park. Olympic National Park, Washington's crown treasure, offers a mind-boggling diversity of wildlife, encompassing a wide area of the magnificent Olympic Peninsula. The national park is a vast wilderness that includes large glacial mountains as well as lush and damp jungles. The area receives more rainfall than any other section of the continental United States. Much of that is snow, which has resulted in the formation of approximately 250 glaciers inside the park over time. Much of that is snow, which has resulted in the formation of approximately 250 glaciers inside the park over time. Prepare with a rain jacket for a series of spectacular walks, such as those across Hurricane Pass and the Enchanted Valley. Number 1. Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier, the 5th tallest peak in the United States, is a mountain that can be viewed from much of Washington state. Rainier is really an active volcano that last erupted in 1854. Mount Rainier National Park and its 26 glaciers are a hiker's dream, with superb hiking routes ringing the slopes and carpets of flowers blooming in spring and summer. Many people attempt to ascend Rainier's icy top, but it's difficult. Only half of those who try complete the journey. That's all for today. We will see you in the next one.